We've officially hit week 8 of the Reinventing Racehorses Trainers Challenge, and that means the final stretch is in sight. With just 4 weeks left until the big finale, our trainers are kicking it into high gear, fine-tuning, polishing, and bringing everything together. It's the top of the home stretch, and every stride counts. Let's see what this week brought to the challenge.
Good morning, everyone. Happy week 8. I feel like I say it every single week, but it was such a great week. Such a great week, in fact, that I am completely out of storage and just had to delete Facebook off my phone to be able to record this video because we did so much. I'll start off with our question. This week, the question was, what is your favorite thing about your horse's personality? And I love that he always has his ears forward. He's always like, is this a new friend? Is this something new we're doing? He's always seems just so excited and interesting in everything we go to do. And I just really like how willing he is. He's also so sane with everything and so just cool, calm, and controlled. And you can throw anything at him and he's just so level-headed and like, he is a dream for a lesson pony with the mindset he has. Just, he's so good. Other than that, we actually got home last night from a horse show. We went to a fun show up in the village of Gagetown. So it's about 20 minutes from our barn. So I was able to we were supposed to bring every horse in the barn, which was going to be super exciting. But I have one mare that I had to pull, so she stayed home, and one of my lesson kids was supposed to ride her. So we were able to sub out her for W, so I just didn't ride him as much, and then she rode him full time. And they did really good. She is a walk trot canter student, but she just did walk trot with him and he was just so happy. I noticed the last show we went to, he was nervous and he paced the entire time. This show, he was continuously, he'd do like 2 steps pace maybe, or like if he got off balance, but he would go right to a nice bouncy trot. So it was just nice that he's getting more used to it. And that's becoming more of a natural gait, even if he is in a new environment. It was a gaming show, so they did a little bit of everything. There was barrels, poles, we had like a little jump even that he was just, his ears went straight forward and he was just so ready to go. We kept it slow and nice and relaxed just to make it a good experience, but he was fine. Like, it's one of the kinds of shows that everyone does every class, so there's a lot of waiting around and he was totally fine with it. We also did test him a little. Where I didn't have a horse, I would kind of I had 3 of my own horses and then a couple friends' horses, so I just kept hopping on a different horse for every game. So there's a lot of on, off, and he was an angel through it all. He's just so fine. He's just chill with everything. It was really nice and relaxing. Trailering him is a dream. He just walks right on. He doesn't like to get on. I have a couple horses, you just lead them up and they walk on. He doesn't love that. We do have a step up, so he kind of wants somebody to be up there with him, but he gets right on. Such a dream. He did get his feet done the other day. He's been a little bit stiff off and on his front feet. But we're going to try shoes, I think, next time. See if that helps a little bit. But other than that, he's been so good. It was so nice being at the show with all my lesson kids were there and having everyone together. We were all bouncing around with the horses. It was just a very nice, fun, relaxed show. And to be able to have horses that you don't have to worry about your lesson kids or the horses themselves at shows, it's so much less stress. And we were doing multiple loads of the trailer, so there's a lot of times that we were leaving the horses at the showgrounds, coming back, and just to know that they are all okay and super sane, it's such a great feeling. But no, we've had a really good week. I'm about to ride before it gets too hot. I was going to do some of the game shows as my milestone this week, where we have to do some kind of like obstacle courses, but I want to get an extra ride in today, so I'm going to do just lay a tarp on the ground, see how he reacts to that. I have a feeling he's going to be a-okay with it, but give him something to stretch his legs with. Yeah, so it's been a good week, and I'll see you next week.
boy. I'm done. I'm done too.